Hi, I'm Robbie Yap, here with you for Studio 35's video review of Sony's PlayStation Now cloud gaming platform.
Real life is boring. Why don't you become a tycoon or a movie star in Second Life using our link?
PlayStation Now is by far the oldest gaming platform currently available right now. The game streaming service started out way back in 2014 with a limited regional capacity, but since then the service has grown in many ways and has become more accessible with better support. PlayStation Now, or PS Now, when it first launched in 2014, didn't face any comparable competitor. It was quite expensive and just not good enough to catch on. But now, with more competition entering the cloud gaming hemisphere with behemoths like Google with Stadia, Microsoft with Game Pass game streaming, and startups like Shadow making huge splashes in the emerging industry, not to mention the recently announced Amazon Luna service, which seems to combine the unique selling points of several other cloud gaming platforms, there is now a lot more competition in the cloud gaming industry than ever before. So, let's take a look at PS Now and see how it holds up against the other emerging services and see if PS Now is a viable option for gamers. PlayStation Now uses a working client, either on a PlayStation 4 or a PC, where the service will connect to an enterprise-grade data center where Sony has set in place the proprietary hardware that will allow the users to play PlayStation games on the cloud. Users in supported regions then have to pay a subscription fee every month to have access to the huge library, and that brings us to our next point. PS Now follows a Netflix business model where users pay a subscription every month and then they can play all the games available on the platform without any extra fees or hidden transactions. The subscription starts in the US from $10 for someone who wants to go with the monthly subscription option. Then Sony has a 3-month subscription plan for $25, which brings the cost down to just over $8. Then for the 12-month subscription plan, Sony is charging an upfront $60, which brings the monthly cost further down to just $5. To add to that, PS Now has almost all of the PS1, PS2 and PS3 games, along with giving players access to some exclusive PS4 titles from the PS4 lineup. And with that, the game library is an estimated 800 games large, and new titles are added or removed from it regularly. So your favorite game may not be available on the platform for now, but there is a chance that Sony will add it to PS Now for a limited access going forward. And since almost all of the PlayStation exclusives have come out on PlayStation Now at some point, with the next generation consoles coming out, even more games from PS4 are expected to be available on PS Now going forward. PlayStation Now, according to Sony, requires its users to have a minimum of 5 MB per second wide connection with minimal latency. But in practical terms, that speed does not work well. We recommend that you have a minimum of 10 MB per second or above with a wide connection for your games to play seamlessly with minimal stuttering or lag. But there is a catch. PS Now only allows for a maximum of 720p cloud gaming streaming limits with just stereo sound, which is basically the bare minimum you can game without being bogged down by the low resolution. So PS Now suffers from a resolution lock that is a bit annoying, and can only be available if you are in the supported regions anyway. For now, PS Now is only supported in 12 selected countries: the USA, the UK, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Sweden, Spain, Portugal, Norway, Luxembourg, Japan, Ireland, Italy, Germany, France, Finland, Denmark, Canada, Belgium, and Austria. Most of the European regions were added in 2019, and further support for the rest of the world is expected going forward. PS Now, as mentioned before, is only available on PC and PlayStation 4. There is no mobile support for the service, and no future support for such an edition is expected. Those who wish to play on their phone should look to Remote Play, another PlayStation feature. PS Now is an excellent cloud service with a huge library of games for gamers to get their gaming fix. However, it is limited by the same huge library. Not many other newer titles are readily available on the service when they come out. The mediocre bare minimum resolution cap further takes away from the service. But for a casual play on the PC or the console, or if you are limited by budget and can't get the newest and best game every time a major title drops, PlayStation Now offers an unrivaled library of games for those uninterested in having their gaming fix piecemeal and just want a good cloud gaming session online. Then PS Now is a great service for you, as long as you're in one of the supported regions. And that was Studio 35's review of PlayStation Now. Why don't you let us know in the comments what you felt about the service? Do you already subscribe to it? Should Sony stop messing around and really push the service to keep up with other cloud gaming platforms? And while you're here, why don't you like this video, as it makes our content more visible. And if you like what we do here and you do want to catch future content, you can subscribe to the channel. Sharing this video across all your favorite social media platforms to support our growth is also extremely highly appreciated by our team.
Green Man Gaming works with over 450 publishers, developers and distributors to offer customers a wide range of games at competitive prices. If this sounds like it's for you, use our link.